Japanese, Lesson 1, 新しい友達, New Friends, Part 4, Practice. The following slides will have practice problems. Please pause the video at each of the slides so that you can answer the problems. I'll go over the answers after I get through the problems. Skip to here to see the problems and solutions side by side and check your answers. These are the solutions. A. Read the following numbers. 5 would be 5. 9 would be 9 or 9. 7 would be 7 or 7. 1 would be 1. 10 would be 10. 8 would be 8. 2 would be 2. 6 would be 6. 4 would be 4 or 4. 3 would be 3. B. Read the following numbers. 45 would be 45. 83 would be 83. 19 would be 19 or 19. 76 would be 76. 52 would be 52. 100 would be 100. 38 would be 38. 61 would be 61. 24 would be 24 or 24. 97 would be 97 or 97. C. What are the answers? 5 plus 3 would be 8, so the answer would be 8. 9 plus 1 would be 10, so the answer would be 10. 3 plus 4 would be 7, so the answer is 7 or 7. 6 subtract 6 would be 0, so the answer would be 0 or 0. 10 plus 9 is 19, so the answer would be 19 or 19. 8 subtract 7 would be 1, so the answer would be 1. 40 subtract 25 would be 15, so the answer would be 15. A. Look at the following pictures and answer the questions. Example. The question would be 今何時ですか? And the answer would be 1時半です because this clock is pointing at 1:30. For number 1, the clock is pointing at 3 o'clock, so the answer would be 3時です. For number 2, the clock is pointing at 9 o'clock, so the answer would be 9時です. For number 3, the clock is pointing at 11 o'clock, so the answer would be 11時です. For number 4, the clock is pointing at 7 o'clock, so the answer would be 7時です. For number 5, the clock is pointing at 2:30, so the answer would be 2時半です. For number 6, the clock is pointing at 4:30, so the answer would be 4時半です. For number 7, the clock is pointing at 12 o'clock, so the answer would be 12時です. For number 8, the clock is pointing at 6 o'clock, so the answer would be 6時です. B. Answer the questions. Example. The question would be 東京は今何時ですか? And the answer would be 午前3時です. For number 1, it is 6 o'clock p.m., so the answer would be 午後6時です. For number 2, it is 7 o'clock p.m., so the answer would be 午後7時です. For number 3, it is 9 o'clock p.m., so the answer would be 午後9時です. For number 4, it is 11:30 p.m., so the answer would be 午後11時半です. For number 5, it is 1 a.m., so the answer will be 午前1時です. Number 6 is 4 o'clock a.m., so the answer will be 午前4時です. Number 7 is 1 p.m., so the answer will be 午後1時です. Number 8 is 3 p.m. So the answer will be 午後3時です。A. Read the following people's telephone numbers. Example. 山下283-9547. Number 1. 大学 You would read this as 951-0326. Number 2. 先生 You would read this as 362-4519. Number 3. Mary You would read this as 020-6921-4236. Number 4. Takeshi You would read this as 030-82522-1032. B. Pair work. Read the dialogue below of your partner. Person A would say, 電話番号は何ですか? Person B would say, 283-9547です。Person A would say, 283-9547ですね。And person B would say, はい、そうです。Translate the following phrases into Japanese using no. Example, student of Japanese language would be 日本語の学生。My teacher would be 私の先生。My telephone number would be 私の電話番号。My name would be 私の名前。Takeshi's major would be たけしの専攻。Mary's friend would be メアリーさんの友達。Student of the University of London would be ロンドン大学の学生。Teacher of the Japanese language would be 日本語の先生。High school teacher would be 高校の先生。A. Look at the chart on the next page and describe each person using the cues in A through E. A. Nationality. Example. メアリーさん would be メアリーさんはアメリカ人です。For たけしさん it'll be たけしさんは日本人です。For スーさん it'll be スーさんは韓国人です。For ロバートさん it'll be ロバートさんはイギリス人です。For 山下先生 it'll be 山下先生は日本人です。B. Year in school. Example. メアリーさん would be メアリーさんは2年生です。For たけしさん it'll be たけしさんは4年生です。For スーさん it'll be スーさんは3年生です。For ロバートさん it'll be ロバートさんは4年生です。There's nothing for 山下先生 because he is not in a specific year in school. C. Age. Example. メアリーさん would be メアリーさんは19歳です。For たけしさん it'll be たけしさんは22歳です。For スーさん it'll be スーさんは20歳です。For ロバートさん it'll be ロバートさんは22歳です。For 山下先生 it'll be 山下先生は47歳です。D. School. Example. メアリーさん would be メアリーさんはアリゾナ大学の学生です。For たけしさん it'll be たけしさんは桜大学の学生です。For スーさん it'll be スーさんはソウル大学の学生です。For ロバートさん it'll be ロバートさんはロンドン大学の学生です。For 山下先生 it'll be 山下先生は桜大学の先生です。E. Major. Example. メアリーさん would be メアリーさんの専攻は日本語です。For たけしさん it'll be たけしさんの専攻は歴史です。For スーさん it'll be スーさんの専攻はコンピューターです。For ロバートさん it'll be ロバートさんの専攻はビジネスです。B. Ask and answer questions using the given cues. Example 1. You're given the cues メアリーさん and アメリカ人. So you'd make the question メアリーさんはアメリカ人ですか? And make the answer そうです。Example 2. You're given the cues メアリーさん and 3年生. So you'd make the question メアリーさんは3年生ですか? And make the question いえ、2年生です。For number 1, you're given the cues メアリーさん and アリゾナ大学の学生. So you would make the question メアリーさんはアリゾナ大学の学生ですか? And the answer, そうです。For number 2, you're given the cues メアリーさん and 1年生。So you'd make the question, メアリーさんは1年生ですか? And the answer, いいえ、2年生です。For number 3, you're given the cues たけしさん and 日本人。So you'd make the question, たけしさんは日本人ですか? And the answer, そうです。For number 4, you're given the cues たけしさん and 日本大学の学生。So you'd make the question, たけしさんは日本大学の学生ですか? And you would make the answer, いいえ、桜大学の学生です。For number 5, you're given the cues たけしさん and 19歳。So you'd make the question, たけしさんは19歳ですか? And the answer, いいえ、22歳です。For number 6, you're given the cues スーさん and スウェーデン人。So you'd make the question, スーさんはスウェーデン人ですか? And the answer, いいえ、韓国人です。For number 7, you're given the cues スーさんの専攻 and 経済。So you would make the question, スーさんの専攻は経済ですか? And you would make the answer, いいえ、コンピューターです。For number 8, you're given the cues ロバートさんの専攻 and ビジネス。So you would make the question, ロバートさんの専攻はビジネスですか? And the answer, そうです。For number 9, you're given the cues ロバートさん and 4年生。So you would make the question, ロバートさんは4年生ですか? And the answer, そうです。For number 10, you're given the cues ロバートさん and 21歳。So you would make the question, ロバートさんは21歳ですか? And the answer, いいえ、22歳です。For number 11, you get the cues 山下先生 and 日本人。So you would make the question, 山下先生は日本人ですか? And the answer, そうです。For number 12, you get the cues 山下先生 and ハワイ大学の先生。So you make the question, 山下さんはハワイ大学の先生ですか? And the answer, いいえ、桜大学の先生です。A. Look at the chart about Mary's host family and describe each person with regard to A and B. A. Occupation and school. Example, お父さん would be お父さんは会社員です。お母さん would be お母さんは主婦です。お兄さん would be お兄さんは大学院生です。妹 would be 妹は高校生です。B. Age. Example, お父さん would be お父さんは48歳です。お母さん would be お母さんは45歳です。お兄さん would be お兄さんは23歳です。妹 would be 妹は16歳です。B. Answer the questions using the chart above. Number 1. お父さんは会社員ですか? The answer will be はい、そうです。Number 2. お父さんは何歳ですか? The answer will be 48歳です。Number 3. お母さんは先生ですか? The answer will be いいえ、主婦です。Number 4. お母さんは何歳ですか? The answer will be 45歳です。Number 5. お兄さんは会社員ですか? The answer will be いいえ、大学院生です。Number 6. お兄さんは何歳ですか? The answer will be 23歳です。Number 7. 妹は大学生ですか? The answer will be いいえ、高校生です。Number 8. 妹は何歳ですか? The answer will be 16歳です。Next week would be lesson 2, 買い物, shopping, part 1, vocabulary. See you next week.